In this episode, I want to talk a little bit about building inspections. You see, before we spoke about building your team, and I feel it's important to understand that whether you're looking to fix and flip or buy and hold, including a building inspector in your team can be very, very valuable for your business and for your team. You see, a building inspection, especially if you're looking to buy and hold, is one of the most valuable investments you can make. A building inspector will charge a couple $1,000s for an inspection, but this fee will save you thousands of dollars in the long term. I'll give you a great example. I'm looking to purchase a property off of a seller for the purpose of buy and hold. And at face value, when I do my building walkthrough, everything looks normal. And the seller typically necessarily doesn't have too much knowledge on the property, but in his eyes, everything is normal as well. Having a building inspection done is your chance to get insider's access on the problems with the property. You see, building inspectors are generally educated in various elements around the building construction. So they inspect things like structure. Structure could be roof, foundation, footings. They inspect things like plumbing and electrical, and they inspect things like landscaping. A building inspector will be able to tell you if your land is sloped at a correct portion or not. A building inspector will also be able to tell you if you have any issues with structural components like your foundation or your roof. For example, on the roof, he'll be able to tell you that the drain is not at the lowest point of the roof, which could lead to water accumulation after rainfall. Doing a building inspection is your opportunity to spot problems before they even happen. That $2,000 fee that you will spend on a building inspector might save you $20,000, $25,000 of repairs in the long run. So to me, it's well worth the investment, which is why a building inspector is a valuable member of your team, whether you're looking to buy and hold or you're looking to fix and flip. However, building inspectors are human beings, and human beings are subject to human error. It's only normal. Building inspectors will do what they call a visual inspection, and depending on who you work with and how technologically advanced they are, they may have more tools than most. See, various tools that they have are, for example, levelers, where they could tell if the floor is leveled. They have humidity detectors. They have electrical power outlet, testers, but they cannot inspect something they cannot see. So for example, if we're looking to find out if this property has mold, well, chances are the building inspector won't be able to see through the walls. But if the basement of this property is unfinished and the wood's exposed, chances are he'll be able to detect whether there's mold in the property's wood components or not. I highly suggest interviewing a building inspector, making sure that they're competent, making sure that they have a certain amount of years of experience, making sure that they're well educated and well informed, and also make sure if they're detail oriented. The last thing you want is to hire a lazy building inspector, pay him the fee, and still come across a $20,000 or $25,000. When it comes to purchasing property, I highly suggest doing a building inspection. This will help you properly plan and project yourself for any type of renovations or financial costs that could be related to upgrades, repairs, or maintenance on the property.